Hello YouTube, it's Hillbilly Redneck here, getting ready to head out and do a little bit of food plot work today. I'm going to take you along and we're going to do some trail trimming and preparation for the season. It's about August 22nd and we got about 29 days till bow season opens up on a management area about 45 minutes north of here. So we're going to get ready and grab everything up and head over there and get some work done. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick preview of some of the items that I'm going to carry over here. I've got thick leather boots on, jeans, a short sleeve shirt, and as always I keep a gun with me and an optional mount. So I'm going to load up and I'll turn the camera back on when we get over there and we get busy. Okay, so here we are back again over here at our food plot area. We've got corn planted on this side. This field is about 50 acres if I remember correctly. It's all owned by the same person. The landowner lives away from here, so there's not a lot of hunting pressure on it. The majority of the hunting pressure is us, my cousin and I, who have written permission from the landowner. And then there's a few other locals here that if they don't think that they're going to run into us, they'll come and pop in on our land and take advantage of what we've got set up. But landowner told us that we're not to bother him too much, just wants the general information, so we followed her wishes. We do what she asked of us, and we've had some pretty good success here, seen several deer, and I've killed a deformed buck here, something that needed to be out. His genes were just terrible, his rack was just all kinds of, I don't know if it was incest or something, but sometimes around here the antlers are just really goofy. He was a 3.5-year-old. I don't think I've got a picture of him, but if I find one, I'll share. So what we're going to do is unload the four-wheeler, load up all my gear, and I got to get the queen out of the truck because she's ready to run and play. So I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of and start making our way in to see what we need to do to complete this preparation for the field work that needs to go on here. I also forgot to mention my water. I got plenty of fluids. One of the most important things about being outdoors any time of year is staying hydrated. The Army had a lot of ways of telling us to hydrate, and there's some good things that I carried over. That was one of them in the civilian life, is that wherever you go you need to hydrate. So I'm going to hydrate. There's plenty of natural flowing water down there, so Susie can stay hydrated too, and no worries about any of us getting any kind of heat stroke or anything like that. Load up my bag. I've got an axe in the back of the truck and a chainsaw that I'm going to take in. Okay, so we're ready to head into the woods. I was making sure that truck passed, that way I could let Susie out and not have to worry about her. You'll notice when we get to going in the woods that it's really grown up at the front. And we really want that to be that way, so it will discourage people from stopping here thinking that they can come in it. But once you get inside, we're going to open it up no more than a four-wheeler trail wide. That way that if we need to drag something, I've got a bad back, my cousin's got some health issues, that way that we can get a four-wheeler in there in a case of a kill. So we're going to unload, and it's going to get a little noisy for me moving it around. I'm going to put it on the four-wheeler, that way y'all can see it as we go in. You ready? Come on. And of course she's ready. She loves to run. Come on. So I wanted to get us across the road, that way that we'd be out of danger for her. I'm going to go ahead and set this camera somewhere, or see if I can. So you can see, down through here there's just a trail that they're just wearing out to get down the middle. You can't see a lot of what we planted. I can see the clover and some other stuff in here that it looks like we put it in here. We put a variety in here. It was just basically what we had left over from planting our other fields at our big lease. So I'm going to shut the camera off and ride around for a bit and try to assess the situation. And then I'm going to turn it back on when I can find some work that needs done more than the other. Okay, so I've got my tripod configuration up here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down a couple of trees. Not sure how good the quality of the footage will be, considering the GoPro doesn't really capture anything at a length. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. There's two trees. One of them has a split on it, and need to come down. They're in the middle of the food plot. They're really doing no good for anything other than robbing some sunshine that could possibly be coming in. So let's get that taken care of, and then I think I'm gonna trim up a couple of things right around this area right here, and we're gonna get ready to head out because there's not much work that needs to be done here. So we're gonna do the work on the road and worry about this when we bring back some mowers. I think you'll be able to see me for the most part through there. Try to stomp down some of these limbs. Anybody that does this kind of work for a living, you earn it. I don't think I could do it very long. Okay, so for now, we're done with our field prep here. We've got all the trees down that I wanted to get cut down. So we're gonna put the gear back, and I'm gonna put it back, the camera back on the handle mount or round surface mount, and go ahead and proceed to get out of here and stop and cut up along a few of those troublesome limbs that are bothering us coming in, and then we're gonna call it quits for the day. Probably got about an hour into what we've done here by the time we get out back to the truck and everything, so that's plenty of work for this little field. We've got about 100 yards by 30 to 45 yards in certain spots, so this is ideal for the kind of hunting that we do. There's a lot of hardwoods around here. The deer like to bed up on this ridge, we know, and they'll drop down in this bottom at night, and then through the daytime, sometimes during the morning, they'll come from out across the road and come back in here. So this is a good natural funneling point for the deer, because there's a couple of ridges that come together here and make a really nice draw, really easy for the deer to access, and then a funnel right back through there, almost in a straight line, and they pass through it a lot. So we're gonna get out of here and get everything taken